Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game. And today it's Manchester City against Borussia Monchengladbach.
Manchester City, number 1, number 22, number 21, Silva.
Well, there's been a huge change at Manchester City. The facilities, they've made the ground bigger. That's a current challenge for them, isn't it, to get the home ground up to this 60,000-ish capacity and to fill it.
Yeah, and only that way will you compete with the likes of Arsenal, Manchester United, who do attract huge crowds. They've always had a loyal following, City.
Manchester City's lineup today. Joe Hart starts in goal. Alexander Kolarov starts with Gael Clichy as the wide defenders. Fabian Delph starts with Yaya Toure in central midfield. And today, it's just the one striker in the side. This is the Monchengladbach lineup. Harvard Nordtveit plays with Andreas Christensen as the centre-backs. Granit Xhaka starts with Mahmoud Dahoud in the middle. And it's rounded off the team with these two strikers. There's no doubt Manchester City have moved up the pecking order with the huge investment that they've been able to benefit from in terms of domestic trophies in England, but it's putting a stamp on the European stage that will be, I think, top of their priorities.
Well, I think so. That would really cement their place in European football, which is what they want. They've been disappointed, they've been unlucky with some of the groups they've been drawn in, but if you want to compete, you've got to beat the best.
It's Balbay, he's the referee. So here we go. Shot on! And it goes straight at Joe Hart, catches it easily. Fernandinho. Borov. Silva. Xhaka. Kolarov. Kevin De Bruyne. Turn pass. Clichy, and he gets it returned to him. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Christensen. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Supporting player alongside. What a good piece of defensive clearance that was. I'm just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, well, nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
He's got his fist to it. Still got the ball, still progressing. He's crossed it well. In with a header and a goal! What an enjoyable goal to watch. It must have been great to participate in.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous. And look at the players, delighted with it.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. It goes out wide again. Kevin De Bruyne, and he gives it back to his teammate. Kolarov. Silva. It's a decent cross, and that's a good header, and that's ended the danger, really. He's going to cross it, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. It's good work between these two. He's given it and got it back again. Fernandinho. And now the cross from David Silva. A decent fist away by the keeper. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Nordveit. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Silva. Johnson. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Possession back with Manchester City now. Silva. It's with Toure. Kevin De Bruyne. Fernandinho. Clichy. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Granit Xhaka. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Fernandinho. Here's Sterling. Right into the middle. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Kolarov. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. From this position, they can maybe work something more significant in front of goal from the throw. Silva. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Lars Stindl. Granit Xhaka. Nordtveit. He could cross it now. And that's good support as they build this attack. Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, but not a good one. Fabian Delph. Silva. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. Kevin De Bruyne. Clichy. Nicolas Otamendi. Fabian Delph. Raphael. Oscar Wendt. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Great passage of passing play there. Oscar Wendt. And shoots! Great stop. Well, they're a goal up, and now they've got a corner here. Back out off the bar. That's a good clearance. Oh, and the referee's given the penalty. If this goes in from the penalty spot, it could be curtains for them in this game.
Oh, what a bad day at the office for those defenders, and yet another rash challenge.
Hit the post! And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here. Well, it was an earlier chance and an effort from Raphael.
Well, he's not got a bad record from the spot, but this has blotted his copybook to hit the post.
Shot on! And it goes straight at Joe Hart, catches it easily. Nordtveit. Confident and quality on the ball. Well, that had been very promising, but no longer. Back it goes. Return to David Silva. Lars Stindl. One back very quickly. Oh, whistle's gone. Free kick. Yellow card, Alan.
Yeah, quite right.
See what he was trying to do, Alan, with that slide challenge, but it's definitely a foul.
Well, it's quite a dangerous tackle, that, you know, coming in from the side.
Silva. They've set it up well for the cross. Silva. Now David Silva gets it back. And there is some backup for him in this position. Fabian Delph. Kevin De Bruyne. Got him out of a tight area with that back heel. Lars Stindl. Who would have thought Manchester City would be in this position late in the first half? Certainly, given the pedigree of their players, it is a surprise, but given the pedigree of their players, they've got the capacity to turn it around. Yaya Toure. Fabian Delph, giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Xhaka. Oscar Wendt. Nordtveit. He's lost the ball. Now Fernandinho. Fernandinho. Looking to get the ball forward here. Manchester City. This might be dangerous from the corner. Another corner for them. They can clear it here. And now the shot! He's had to go full stretch. Fabian Delph. Manchester City are on the attack now. Here's Sterling. Toure. Silva. Silva. Well, he's got support here. And here's the cross. Sterling! Offside called, and we can see again now. That looks a good call.
Yeah, I think it was. And in the end, not a difficult one, because there was a couple of yards in it, I think.
Johnson. Now Fernandinho. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Here's Sterling. Fabian Delph. That's great work by the goalkeeper. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Raphael. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Crossed it well. In with a header and a goal! Hit the post! Now the shot! He's had to go full stretch. Manchester City wait for the referee's whistle, and away we go for the second half. Granit Xhaka. Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. Kevin De Bruyne. Now, he's been dominating the match with the quality of his passing. It's with Toure. Kevin De Bruyne. Nordtveit. Oscar Wendt. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Fine cross. Shot on! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Well, that's gone behind, it'll be a corner. Tackle right on the edge of the pitch, ball forced over the line. Christensen. Xhaka. Play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. Granit Xhaka. By the Manchester City player. Christensen. Nordtveit. And Johnson. Xhaka. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. And Clichy. Nordtveit. Goalkeeper is there for him and he's played it to him. Raphael. He could lay it off to the supporting player. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Johnson almost ordered his teammate to give it back to him then. Substitution time, and it's Borussia Monchengladbach who are going to make the alteration. And that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. Well, they're going to make the change to the wide player, the winger, and it looks to me as though he's done pretty well, Alan. What did you think?
Yeah, good old-fashioned wing play. Had the better of his full-back for large parts of this match, and top performance.
Yaya Toure. Keeping the move going. No one could get there to reach the cross. And we'll start again with a goal kick. Marvellous action in goal from Joe Hart. Here it is again.
He's a big lad as well. He fills that goal.
Nordtveit. Oh, great work by the keeper. Corner now for Manchester City. Lars Stindl. Silva. Fernandinho. Now that's a throw. Granit Xhaka. Had to reach for it and slid into the tackle. It's with Toure. Here's the cross. Goes for it with a fist. Manchester City get a corner. It was the moment we thought, but it didn't turn out that way.
Well, his teammates giving him daggers there because they were fully expecting him to tuck that one away.
Here comes the replay.
What reflex is there from the keeper?
Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Hazard. Christensen. Raphael. Clichy. Granit Xhaka. Yaya Toure. Kevin De Bruyne. The ball is back here with Borussia Monchengladbach. He can clear it here. Hazard. Oscar Wendt. Johnson. Very weak challenge. Cross coming in now. And his cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance. That old shout of typical City, which meant that they built you up to let you down, doesn't apply anymore to Manchester City supporters. They're seeing their side be right in competition for every trophy that they're in for.
Yeah, you get the feeling they're just enjoying the ride and enjoying it while it lasts, because history tells us it doesn't always last forever.
Clichy. Bad Clichy. Clichy. Well, here we've got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. This is when you're looking for somebody to pick out the hole, create the pass, create the goal.
Another piece of intercepting there that works for his team. Lars Stindl. To Johnson. Lars Stindl. And it's going to be a goal kick. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. Oscar Wendt. Raphael. Shot up for Stindl, and they've scored. Top quality, no doubt about it.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. just widen the margin here to 2-0. Well, could be a booking here. Fabian Delph. Nicolas Otamendi. Clichy. Now Fernandinho. Hazard. Fabian Delph. Lars Stindl. Kevin De Bruyne. The player's done well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline. Clichy. Chaka. Nordveit. You would not have picked this situation with a pre-match prediction, I'm sure. Manchester City in trouble now. With each passing minute, the trouble gets more and more serious. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Well, they've got to get goals, haven't they? And the only way to do it, the manager thinks, is to get another attacker on. It'll make the game more open, but he's got to take that risk.
Yeah, he's got to, and this lad will need the service. They need to get the ball wide, get some good balls into the box.
Silva. Free kick given by the ref. "84 minutes gone, 6 minutes to go." Nordveit. Raphael. Hazard. And it'll go into the middle now. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Now Fernandinho. Wilfried Bony. Borussia Monchengladbach are ready to make this change. Manchester City piling men forward.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, not a good one.
Number 31.
Well, it's going to be a substitution now. Kolarov. Fernandinho. Now Fernandinho. Fabian Delph. Played into the middle. Bernardinho! Brilliant work from the goalkeeper yet again.
He's just enjoying one of those matches, Martin, when everything goes right. They don't come along too often. Well, I thought that was the moment, Martin, when his clean sheet was going to be ruined. But he steps up to the mark yet again. Wonderful.
Wilfried Bony. And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Wilfried Bony. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Hazard. Xhaka. And here's the cross. The final whistle from the referee. What a brilliant performance from this fella.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Crossed it well. In with a header and a goal! Hit the post! The shot. He's had to go full stretch. Fine cross. Shot on. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Touré. Oh, great work by the keeper. Shot on! Very good stop. Stendhal! And they've scored! Played into the middle. Bernardinho!